Hi and welcome to this week's update. It's Sunday evening. I've just finished work and I am now on holiday for a week, which is brilliant. Super exciting. Lots of projects planned. Not quite sure which ones yet because I've so many. I haven't made an actual plan yet, but this is why I'm filming this early, because this evening, while watching Makers International, of course, because it's a Sunday night and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that watch it, I will be making my list of what I hope to get done during this week's holiday. So, where am I going to start? Last week's project with the curls. A lot of people enjoyed that. Well, from the comments, I haven't actually answered anybody's comments yet because I've been working, but I shall start answering those this evening. But yeah, seems to have been a lot of people viewed it. A lot of likes, so that's really always brilliant. Thank you very much, everybody. It was a really enjoyable project to do, and it was very effective actually, and it turned lovely, and there was didn't have any issues with colour running, considering, you know, although I did put it in the oven to cure and stuff like that, you never know when you're doing things a little bit out of the ordinary how they'll go. But I was really pleased with it, and the pen came out really well. I still actually have the pen here, so I will probably maybe get some, because I've got quite a few pens sitting by now. So I will probably get those up onto Etsy over the next week. Also, Steve from Harneal Media, I am getting round to the website. I'm hoping to at least do something to it this week, because I know I keep going on about this website, but finding the time, because I need to learn some new things before I can complete it, ready to populate it. So I hope to get a little bit of time for that this week, over the next few weeks really, because I hope to have it fully up and running by the end of September. That's the plan. Populated, everything that I do on there. Like I say, that's the plan. So hopefully. Anyway, probably most of you know that I had the Make It Happen road trip crew up here this week. So I cannot tell you anything, and I don't want to, because you will see when Brainfizz Richard releases the videos. But yeah, it was, all I want to say is it was absolutely brilliant getting them up here. I was so delighted to be, we were really short of time. We just had 2 full days, and the nights are drawing in here, so it gets dark a little bit earlier, about 9 o'clock time, depending what the weather's like. And just to get to show them a little bit of up here, because they came all that way, trying to give them sort of an idea of what is here. And the land is vast here. So I mean, I live out of the city, and there's lots of untouched land basically here. So I wanted to show them a little bit of that, to see some of the beauty, because you can hear about all the Loch Ness monster and all of that stuff, because obviously I live not far from Loch Ness. We didn't do any of that. If we'd had more time, I would have liked to have showed them that, and Culloden Battlefield, and gone into the clearances a little bit, because the area that I actually live is where the Highland clearances happen. So I won't bore you all with that, because it's just about Scottish history, but trying to capture a little bit of that here, and also pass on a little bit of knowledge. I had to go away actually and Google some stuff myself, and I got Kat's Hippynoodles, so some little bits of information just to give her a glimpse into the history of the area. But it was absolutely brilliant having them here. Just a total pleasure to have 2 very, very interesting people to talk to, and it was great to have the time to just talk about and share thoughts, and, you know, get a bit of feedback, and just ask them what they sort of think about different things. And it was great, because my mind was absolutely buzzing. when they went, and you're going to see some stuff that we were talking about coming up in videos. I'm going to be starting doing some, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to be starting doing some projects that have come from ideas that we discussed while they were up. So that was really good. You know, not many people, it's a long way to come up here, and yeah, I just really appreciated that. And I also appreciated the fact that Mano supported them, which enabled them to come this far north. So I think that's about it for there. But yeah, thank you very much, Richard and Kat, Brainfizz, the Make It Happen Road Tour. Thank you. Oh, and one other thing. They really, I was just happy to have them here. I didn't want anything from them or nothing. I just was happy to share what I do with them. And yeah, that for me, that's what it was about. You know, people that think the same as me and just sharing ideas. But they so kindly went to the trouble of getting in touch with Mr. Heath Knuckles, the beautiful Mr. Heath Knuckles, who I think everybody knows. I just love what he does. He is the absolute resin king in my eyes. So, you know, there's a lot of resin workers out there, but I don't know. I just love what he puts across, the way he puts across it. And after meeting him, just a generally really nice bloke. So they went to the trouble of getting in touch with him because they had seen a clip of a video where I was after maple burr. Now I just can't get it. I still keep reaching out because there's one sort of possibility area of getting it in, and they take woods in from all over the world. But I think there's other people that maybe are getting there a bit before me, so I'm never, it's either the last block's just gone or whatever. But I've roughly over the last couple of months, about every 3 or 4 weeks, been texting this chap to see if he's got any in, but not been lucky enough yet. But anyway, God, I don't know if yak. They asked Heath Knuckles if he would send me over some, and he did. And this box arrived with these bits in, and I cannot tell you, will almost be scared to use them because I know that I'll never get bits quite as beautiful as this again. If you can see on there, all of you from the US, you'd have seen this so many times, but this is the first time I've actually ever seen it, and it is so beautiful, so beautiful. So I just wanted to say, I mean, that was just such a nice thing to do. They didn't have to do that. I didn't want them to do that, but I was blown away when they handed it to me. So thank you so much, Richard, Kat and Heath. Thank you, really appreciate it. And Richard, to go to all that trouble to get some over here, thank you. So that was that. Brilliant couple of days, and don't you worry, I shall definitely be telling you when the videos start, because I am super excited to see them all, not just the ones I was involved in, but all the videos, because I think it's just going to be brilliant. Also this week, Lily, you probably wonder where Lily is, because she's not really been in a video for a little while, but right now I'm going to post a picture up here. This is what she's doing. And here she's too busy just cleaning and sleeping, so she's just through the room, just through there, and that's what she's doing just now. So she's obviously sick of hearing me talk. Can't blame her. Yesterday I went to a friend's house and picked up a tour, but I'm going to talk a little bit about that later, because I'm definitely going to be doing a video about this, because it's going to end up probably being a little bit of a project that I'm maybe going to be stuck with. So I'm going to be asking all of you for some help on it. So that'll come up. But I was away picking up a buffing system anyway. But it's not running. But it's an old, really solid one. Oh my God. My muscles are sore today from lifting it in and out the car. I didn't lift it on my own because it was too heavy. But So yeah, you'll see that. But anyway, Derek, thank you very much. Kindly gave me this beautiful piece of elm. It's got the burr top on the end there, for pen blanks. So, which is perfect, because when it's in this sort of state, when it's got cracks and that like that, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful to look at, but it's perfect for stabilising and, I don't know, cutting some offcuts and getting it into it. So you'll see this cut coming up, because I'm going to cut that up this week. Maybe see if I'll add a colour or two to it, just to see how well it takes. And yeah, I'll be getting that done. So thank you very much, Derek. I shall put links to Derek's Facebook page down below as well, because he does slate engraving and it's stunning, stunning stuff. Now, a couple of shout outs this week. You can get your glasses. I haven't watched much YouTube, in all honesty, because I did a 7-day stretch and then had the makers up, obviously, so that was my 2 days off, and then I was straight back at work for the weekend. So I haven't seen an awful lot, but I did watch these this week. Now I'm probably going to trash this name, because as you know I'm hopeless at names. It's Jonasolsenwoodcraft, and he does wood carving. He draws the image out and then he goes and carves it. Oh, he's really, really good. I love watching his videos. I've watched quite a few now. And he did Smeag's Eye from Lord of the Rings. Really fascinating to watch him, because you could learn quite a lot just from watching him, when he shows you how he basically uses a Dremel with the sanding bit and stuff to shape all of this. So I'm going to put a link to that in the bottom. Go and check it out, because it's really, really good. Well worth watching. And he also paints everything at the end. They're so realistic when he's finished. Yeah, a great talent. And the other one is Dave the Wood Barber. Now I'm in touch with Dave the Wood Barber quite a bit, and I know he follows the channel here. And he has a lathe which is outside, because he doesn't have a shed. You know, I was lucky. I had it for my motorbike first of all, and then I converted it into, once I got into woodwork, I converted mine, so that was fine. But he doesn't have a shed, but he does do some wood turning outdoors. He does a couple of different things, but this week he's actually released 2 videos, because he's just released one before I come on. They're both sort of live turning things. He's very limited on the tools that he's got as well, but he turned this sapele bowl and it came out absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'll put the link down below. Do go and check him out. But what a beautiful job he made of it, considering the limit on tools. He's outdoors. It was brilliant. So well done, Dave, and yeah, do go and give him some love. Yeah, that's all my shout outs for this week, and that is actually me for this week. I might do a live during the week. I've got a few different plans. I'm doing a bit of socialising, which doesn't happen that often with me, but I'm doing a little bit of socialising this week. I've got quite a few orders that I've got to finish, but they're not great big orders, but I've got casting and stuff to do tomorrow for Pacific coloured blanks and pens to be made up, and orders that I've had sitting around for a little while, so I should be doing those. I'll be getting lots of pen blanks up. I tend to put those up onto Instagram. You will start seeing those probably from Tuesday onwards. They will be coming out daily, because I'll be making blanks every day right through until next week. Just trying to get as ahead as possible with stock, so that when I don't get chance, that I've got stuff there ready. There's links to Etsy below. Go and check out what I've got. I'm not saying go and buy it, but go and check out, just see what you think and let me know. And I think that's probably about it. Yeah, few different projects, but I think I might do a couple of lives. I'm fancying going for a walk this week, so if I find something interesting, I might just jump on and do a quick live if I can get reception where I am, and maybe just give you a glimpse of the area that I live in as well. So yeah, you may well see me over the next few days. Anyway, that's me for now. Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe in your workshops. Just enjoy what you're doing. Don't be too hard on yourself, and if you feel inclined, even make a video and put it up. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you during the week.